I didn't grow up poor, but I certainly didn't grow up rich. If you were to divide the middle class into lower, middle, and upper, my family would probably have been close to the upper part of the lower end. I mean, we lived in a decent house, but it wasn't overly large. I always had to share a bedroom with one or even more of my brothers. Sometimes I even had to share the same bed. There was no fireplace or central air conditioning, and so in the summer we put fans in the windows, and in the winter we just piled on the blankets. And like most farm families, we only had one bathroom and no shower, only a bathtub, which made Saturday night bath time with 5 boys, well, let me just say it was extremely interesting. And yet the only time I really recall feeling deprived growing up was when we lost the only baseball we owned because my brother hit it in the pond in left field. So after that, we made a rule that a hit into the pond, that's an out. It was a wonderful childhood. So fast forward, when I got married 35 years ago, I was most certainly poorer than I was as a child. I had no job, I was severely in debt due to my medical bills from cancer, and I was driving a 1976 Mercury Marquis that I later couldn't sell, but actually had to pay someone $50 to take it off my hands. And I lived in a spare room at a high school where I received free rent for doing janitorial work. And yet, being newly married to Sharon, I was as happy and content as I've ever been. Fast forward again. Today I have the privilege of serving great people in a wonderful church here at Emmanuel. You pay me a good salary. My kids are through college with no debt. I drive a 2010 Honda Odyssey with over 205,000 miles and a lot of rust on it, but it is paid for. I'm not rich, but I have more stuff today than I have ever had, and yet I'm not always content. You see, I can resonate with the words of St. Paul. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I know what the secret of contentment is, and I'm guessing so do you. So why don't we always live it? Why are we always seeking more? Well, join us this Sunday as we revisit the secret of contentment and how our life can have joy with less or more. See you there.